moment.
Embarrass your team, school, and community by behaving in a negative manner. Let's meet our two teams this evening. The visiting team is out of the North Division of the Southeast Iowa Super Conference, entering with an overall record of 2-19. Please welcome the Wildcats of Columbus Community. The home team is out of the South Division of the Southeast Iowa Super Conference, entering with an overall record of 11-10. Please welcome the Falcons of West Burlington. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and show your school spirit. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the visiting Wildcats of Columbus, a junior, number 13, Dalton Bright. For the Falcons of West Burlington, a senior, number 10, Jared Vogel. For Columbus, a senior, number 24, Chase Fink. For West Burlington, a senior, number 22, Deshaun Johnson. For the Wildcats, a junior, number 32, Mauricio Ramirez. For West Burlington, a senior, number 24, Nico Selman. For Columbus, a sophomore, number 42, Carter Colby. For West Burlington, a senior, number 40, Clay Zukin. Rounding out the lineup for the Wildcats, a junior, number 50, John Reese. Rounding out the lineup for the Falcons, a sophomore, number 50, Tate Snodgrass. Columbus is led by head coach Dave Lekwa, assisted by Lenny Fink. West Burlington is led by head coach Ryan Shellman, assisted by Rick Raleigh. Your officials tonight are Roger Menke, Steve Wooster, and Josh Rager. These individuals are registered by the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. Great River Health Systems Athletic and Performance Center has provided a certified athletic trainer for tonight's game. Our trainer this evening is Aaron Bush. Aaron's athletic training services are provided at West Burlington High School free of charge throughout the year by Great River Medical Center. At this time, in honor of our nation, we ask that you remain standing. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome to your audio cast, Falcon Basketball this evening. I'm Sean Cockrell, and next to me, my partner tonight is Mike Jones. How you doing, Mike?
Good evening, Sean. Doing great.
We ready for some Falcon District basketball?
Absolutely. You got to love this time of year, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Gearing up for March Madness, as it were.
That's
right.
And
looks like our boys who are adorned in white with green numbers and letters, and of course the Columbus Junction bright blue with white letters and numbers, and they're getting about ready to tip off.
I don't care what you say. It may not be March yet, but this is the beginning of March Madness. You're one
Absolutely.
and done, starting tonight.
Yep, district play gets started. Falcons with the tip, and here comes Jared Fogel starting it off for the Falcons. Over to Johnson, over to Selman, left side. Back over to Johnson, right side in the wing. Back up top to Fogel, over to Selman. Looking for a passing lane here.
It's good to see Deshaun back on the court here after a little bit of a layoff, with his injury that he had, and good to see him back.
Looks like Columbus was set up in a 1-2-1 zone there.
Yeah, it looked like they were come out zone. They're going to try to make him shoot it.
And West Burlington loses a handle, so here comes Columbus. Columbus, who has a senior, number 24, Jace Fink, averages 18.2 points a game. Coach Shellman pointed that out. I'm sure they'll be keen on him tonight.
Yeah, they got Fogel completely denying any pass to him. He's not even looking to help off of Fink already this early in the game. Unfortunately, a little help there, and it resulted in a layup for Columbus.
Falcons back down the other end of the court, and here comes Selman, right side, gets trapped underneath to Clay Siefkin, and in for a Falcon 2-point basket. Nice little dish there. A little bit of a press by the Falcons. Columbus brings it up. Carter Colby brought it up for Columbus. Kind of a sparse crowd here tonight. I wish it was a little bit louder. Siefkin with a nice grab there under the basket, and here come the Falcons.
Double team on Fink when he got the ball. With something to do to it, caused him to turn the ball over.
Johnson gets it to Snodgrass, who fights under the basket, gets fouled, and will shoot two, I believe. First foul of the game by Columbus. And Snodgrass misses the first. 2-2 tie here. 6 minutes, 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Snodgrass misses the second. However, it goes off of Columbus, so the Falcons hold on to the basketball. Vogel gets it into Johnson, left side. Johnson looking for a passing lane. Throws it into Snodgrass, goes up for the layup, and is fouled. He'll go back to the line.
Great catch there by Tate going to the inside of the floor on the little lob pass there.
He's going to get some bigger bodies, and he's actually making some room in there.
Definitely.
Tate can't seem to hit a free throw right now, but get another chance here.
Good to see his teammates encouraging him. Hey, shake it off. In the words of Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
Which is exactly what he does. He puts in the final. Hey.
An interception by Fogel. Gets it and ends up pushing it out of bounds. That press worked that time, but couldn't hold on to the ball. And Columbus brings it up court. There is Chase Fink with the ball, and they are swarming him. He dishes it in the line to, is it number 32, and then kicks it back out. But West Burlington with the rebound. Johnson with the lay-in and around the rim, and Siefkin with a wonderful rebound gets it back for the putback, and it's 5-2 Falcons.
I really seen a couple times here where Falcons are double or triple teaming Fink and really causing him to have to pass the ball off. Challenging those other Columbus players to step it up a little bit. Oh,
a bad pass by Johnson and results in a three-point play by Dalton Bright for Columbus, makes it 5-5. Your Falcons coming back down court. Johnson left side, tries to kick it into Siefkin, picked off by Columbus, has numbers, and misses the easy layup. Selman with the rebound and is fouled. Is that foul on Siefkin?
Yeah, foul's on Columbus player John Reese.
Okay.
On Selman coming up floor.
It's their third foul already. No fouls for the Falcons. So that could play a key here in the first half.
Darius Red coming in for Snodgrass off the bench.
Selman for a Falcon 3-point basket. Just like that, we're back up by 3. Here comes Columbus. Fink with the ball. And they definitely see that they're covering him. And almost looked like a travel there by Colby. But again, West Burlington comes up with the ball. Another turnover. Fogle to Red for 2. Count it.
Hey, great save there by Caleb Honig down the corner on the tipped pass.
And another turnover results in a Falcon basket. They're looking good here, Mike, first quarter.
Absolutely. Great hustle play there by Honig going out to the corner, saved it underneath his own basket, went right over to Fogle, and he laid it in. Columbus calling for a timeout.
It's 12-5, 4 minutes, 29 seconds left in the first quarter. I think the Falcons could pace themselves a little bit, though. They're getting a little trying to run out of their shoes there.
Yeah,
Columbus was having a little trouble there, and we almost ran too far out of our shoes.
Yeah, I think they wanted. I think they definitely want to put the pressure on Columbus to, you mentioned Fink, and I don't know what the rest of the numbers are for them, but I think they're trying to get an up-tempo game going against Columbus, a team that's just 2-19 coming into the ball game, and hopefully pushing the tempo. That's why you see us coming out in the press. Got Rel Greer coming onto the floor here as well.
Nice defense by Honig there. Slaps the ball out of bounds, and Columbus still has the ball. Falcons pressing.
Already the Falcons going 8 deep on the bench.
And almost a bad pass by Columbus. Here comes Fink up court for Columbus. Greer with nice defense. Shot up by Ramirez and in and out. And here come your Falcons. Honig for 3. Oh, a little too hard. Selman with the rebound. Selman gets it into Red. Back out to Greer. Left side to Selman. Looking to make something happen. Nice dish into Siefkin and in for a Falcon basket. 14-5, and the Falcons have put together a little run here. And just like that, Columbus comes back. Number 50, John Reese goes up, and Siefkin rejects him clean out of bounds.
Clay with a big block.
And there's that shot. Chase Fink gets an open look behind the three-point line, drains it, makes it 14-8. That was a nice-looking shot.
And
Mike.
Columbus comes out here in a 2-3 zone. Honig with the rebound.
Back out to Greer. Down into Red. Honig wide open left side. Nice passing by the Falcons. Selman for 3 and in! Count that! Another Falcon three-point basket, 17-8. Here's Fink. Falcons can't miss right now, Mike.
Yeah, looking like they're really trying as far as defensively to do everything they can to keep the ball out of Fink's hands. So far, it's working pretty well for them.
Columbus shot up and missed by Columbus. Selman with the rebound. Coming back the other way for the Falcons. Dishes it right side to Johnson, who loses his footing, but Red gets it back up, and Columbus with the rebound. And, of course, the ball ends up in Fink's hands, but he finds Mauricio Ramirez wide open, who travels. So that turnover gives the Falcons the basketball.
You don't see a triple team very often in a high school basketball game, but they were putting one on Fink down here on the defensive end, and good things did not happen when he was able to connect there with his teammate.
Yeah, his teammates that have thrown up shots other than him have not looked very good. And a rebound that ended up in Honig's hands was standing on the line out of bounds, so Columbus gets the basketball. This press is really working well for the Falcons tonight. Carter Colby driving right side is fouled, so he'll go to the line. Fouled by Darius Red, I believe, his first, and West Burlington's first. Colby sinks the first of two. 17-9, Falcons. Boy, it's awful quiet in here without that band, Mike.
Yeah, it is. Sure is. Yeah.
And there's Colby sinks the second one, so it makes it 17-10. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Jared Fogel will come back in for Rel Greer.
Fogel into Johnson. Johnson drives in the lane, gets his own rebound, and bounces around. Tip drill. Nobody wants it. And it makes it over the center line. And Columbus comes up with it. And Chase Fink shot on the basket, missed, and ended up going out of bounds. It's kind of an ugly play there, Mike.
Yeah, they end up, the big guy, 50, John Reese gets underneath, takes a little double dribble or a two-hand dribble, power dribble, and it goes out of bounds on him.
West Burlington attempts a drive there and a foul called.
It's on Carter Colby.
Carter Colby. It's their fourth team foul for Columbus. And the Falcons will have the basket. Ball underneath their own basket.
Tate Snodgrass comes in for Nico Selman.
Deshaun Johnson for three. Off the rim. Nice grab by Siefkin. And kicks it out to Honig, who drops another two. So 19-10 now. Falcons with a 9-point lead, but here come Columbus. Getting a rebound underneath. And a nice little one-handed shot by number 32, Ramirez. Makes it 19-12. Falcons back the other way. Honig for three. Oh, too hard off the backboard and into the hands of Ramirez as Carter Colby brings it up for Columbus.
Columbus tries to force it in there to Fink, and Fogel doing a nice job denying him the basketball all over the floor. Should have resulted in a Columbus turnover, but dribbled out of bounds by the Falcons.
Yes.
Tyson Abbott coming in for Caleb Honig.
Oh, and a nice pass inside by Carter Colby to Fink, and Fink drains it. 19-14, 48.9 seconds, a timeout called here. First quarter. I think this might be a high-scoring game, Mike.
Yeah. I mean, on track for 80 points are the Falcons, and I'm really surprised. Watching this game so far, looking at Columbus's record being 2-19. I mean, they're really playing competitively, even as the Falcons are trying to take their leading scorer out of the game. But they're sticking with them, and so it'd be interesting to see, how this game progresses as fatigue sets in, those sorts of things.
Well, as you mentioned, double and triple teaming Fink. I mean, our guys that are not covering him need to make up the other four players.
Yeah, absolutely.
That zone coverage needs to be extra special.
No.
And Fogel bringing it up for the Falcons. Kicks it left side to Siefkin, back out to Fogel, to Johnson. Tyson Abbott right side for three, in and out. And a foul called on the rebound.
A little frustration foul there by Abbott after he missed the three-pointer on the set play by the Falcons. And they were in a little 1-4 high set and screened the bottom of the zone, set up the shot for Abbott.
Colby for Columbus. Gets it across the line to Fink. Back to Colby. Colby takes a look. Kicks underneath Ramirez. Back out to Fink. And Fink, the bank is open, drains a three. So Mr. Money, even though double team, drains it. And it's a 19-17 lead for the Falcons. Abbott down into Siefkin, back out to Fogel.
I'm pretty sure Fink didn't call that one.
And count it. They count it?
Yep.
All
they
right.
did. Tate Snodgrass with the real heads-up play on the tip of Abbott's miss, and resulting in a basket for the Falcons right at the end of the quarter.
So a buzzer beater, they always love that.
Uncle Mo is in the building, as they say, and that's always good going into the second quarter of a ball game when you can come away with a basket like that. Unfortunately, it's Columbus's ball to start the second quarter, so we can't get 4 out of it. But
right. 21-17, your Falcons by 4. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Columbus, like you mentioned, even though they have a 2-19 record, your Falcons come in 11-10, 5th place in the conference, and hoping to move on after this evening. I guess they play Thursday at Notre Dame, depending on the final score this evening.
The outcome of this one,
according to Jeff, that's what he had told me. So we get ready to start the second quarter here. As Mike mentioned, Columbus will have the ball. However, some of those shots that the other players, other than Fink, have thrown on the Columbus side have been not very pretty from up here.
Fundamentally, when Fink's getting the ball into their hands, there have been a couple of just sloppy turnovers by the other players. They may not be as used to handling the ball as Fink is.
Who has the ball? Top of the key. Kicks it into Ramirez. Throws it down underneath and is missed by Abel Mena. And here come your Falcons. Jared Fogle left side, kicks it over to Abbott. Back up top to Selman for 3. Falcon 3-point basket, 24-17 Falcons.
Great ball movement by the Falcons, moving that ball around, looking one more pass to get an open shot.
And Fake with a nice pass to Ramirez for a nice, easy layup, and Falcons come back the other way. Abbott back out to Fogle, top of the key. He throws a 3 in, bounces around, but goes in for a Falcon 3-point basket. Everybody's getting in on the scoring here tonight. And a little collision there at the top of the key. Fink kicks it left side to Colby, shoots it for 3. Everybody's up. Snodgrass comes down with the rebound, but is on the line. Snodgrass is looking good at both sides of the court tonight.
Yeah, he's playing big tonight, and that's good. That's what we need out of him. Great job on the defensive boards down there.
Snodgrass on Fink at the moment. Left side. Drops back down. Fink still with the ball. Takes a look, kicks it over to Paz, who's in the game now for Columbus. And Fink with the shot just inside the 3-point line. And Red with a nice rebound off of the bounce. And here come the Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons came out in a little 2-3 there on the out-of-bounds play underneath on the defensive end, and gave Fink an opportunity to get probably one of his best looks at the basket so far tonight, and he missed it.
Tyson Abbott throws it down in the lane to Red. And Tate Snodgrass with a nice rebound, but can't hold on. Here comes Columbus the other way. Carter Colby driving. Drops a shoulder into Snodgrass, and they calling that a charge?
No, they called it a block, and they're counting the basket.
Almost looked like Tate had his position, but it'd be his first, team's third here in the first half.
Yeah, it looked like Colby, he kind of did a little bit of a sidestep around Snodgrass there and just caught his hip, and, those are always judgment calls.
And he drains the third point, so that makes it 27-22. 6 minutes, 2 seconds left here in the first half.
Stands are filling up a little bit more over there now that this game's underway. People not realizing that they're going to start straight up at 7 o'clock.
Even caught us a little by surprise, too.
Yeah.
We didn't have a real pregame. We just had our starting lineups and got started. So here come the Falcons. Tyson Abbott brings it up. Kicks it into Siefken. Selman with the drive, right side, and in for a Falcon 2-point basket. And nice hands by Abbott. Nice pickoff on the inbounds. Abbott for 3, short. And a
rebound by Hostetter.
Hostetter
back on the tip. I'm sorry, that was not Hostetter, was it? That's
DeRocher. DeRocher, grabbed the air ball and put it up for a Falcon 2-point basket.
I didn't even see Rooks come into the ball game.
So Rooks gets in on the action, and it's 31-24. Your Falcons.
The Falcons really going deep tonight. There's there's 4 or 5 guys sitting on the bench here with their warm-ups off in a 7-point ball game. And
Fink with an ugly shot, and Sievkin comes up with the rebound and a foul on Columbus on Selman. So they'll get the ball out of bounds, and your Falcons will maintain control. Yeah, it was good heads-up play by Rooks, who shoots it for 3 off the rim, and Tyson Abbott with the rebound. Gets it blocked, gets it back, and a jump ball called with Ruben Paz. So West Burlington will maintain control. Boys are hustling, playing good defense and smart passes. Selman kicks it to Johnson in the lane. Johnson one hand underneath and misses. And here comes Columbus. And a little dish and do. And Columbus comes back for 2 points. Selman to Rooks to Siefkin. And getting messy in the lane there. Yeah, they were sleeping on that backcourt.
Falcons got to get back on that. Didn't do a great job of getting back there. So in will come Fogle in red, and Selman, DeRozier, and Siefkin for the Falcons.
DeRozier for 3, sinks it, swish. We'll take it, 34-26. Go Falcons.
Great job by Rooks there. Coming off the bench, quick 5 points for him.
Carter Colby back out to Paz, to Fink, the hot shooter, and a screen, and a Columbus player ends up on the ground. And nice defense on Fink, and runs Carter Colby out of bounds, and Falcons have the basketball. Good defense by the Falcons. DeRozier into Fogle. Fogle brings it up court. Back off to DeRozier for 3. Oh, my! Another one. Number 4 is hot. 37-26 Falcons. And Columbus kicks it underneath. That was Carter Colby to Abel Mena, and 2 for Columbus.
DeRozier with a quick 8 points in his quarter here at play. Marcus
Red with a nice little lay in there. And we're trading baskets. Back and forth. 39-28 Falcons. 3 minutes, 37 seconds to go in the first half.
That's pretty amazing. Even with the defense and denial defense that they've been putting on Fink, he's still got 10 points in the ball game so far.
Oof. And Abel Mena, little man on the court, just drove right up under everybody and threw that up for 2. Falcons back with the ball. Red left side, back up to Siefkin, to Fogle, top of the key, resetting the offense. Kicks it to Selman left side. Selman drives in the lane,
nice
dishes
dish.
it to Red.
Nice
Beautiful
dish.
wide open dish to Red for 2. Looking good. 41-30 Falcons. Carter Colby for Columbus. Kicks it into, I believe that's Ramirez, and he loses the handle. Red gets it. Selman, nice little dribble, center court to DeRozier. Back up to Fogle for 3. Oh, hey! And the bank's open for the Falcons.
Got the shooter's hop on that one. Off the front of the rim, off the backboard, and right through the hoop. Great shot by Fogle there. Good shot.
That goes to show they're falling for the Falcons.
It's a good ball movement there by the Falcons, too. Got down deep, made the defense flatten out, and then they pushed it back out to Fogle up top, and you got a real good look at the basket.
That's about, 6 threes tonight for the Falcons, isn't it?
They've hit DeRozier's had 1, Selman 2, Fogle 1, Abbott, I think, has hit 1. They've been shooting it pretty well from outside.
Solid scoring by the Falcons, 44 points, and we're not even to halftime. You were talking about a possible 80-point game. They keep you throwing threes like that, we're going to be well over 80.
We're on track, that's for sure. We're on track.
So, We get ready to come out of the timeout here. Columbus will have the ball. And West Burlington's still pressing. Fink for Columbus. And as you mentioned, 3 players converge on him when he comes across court. Fink gets a look. Throws it up the 3, but misses. And a foul called. And a player for Columbus falls on the floor. Ramirez, I believe. And I believe he's got 3 fouls. Mauricio Ramirez.
Not the best shot by Fink down this end. He finds himself open, kind of rushed it a little bit, it seemed like. But that'll bring Selman to the line on his rebound and foul.
Selman drains the first one. 45-30 Falcons. It drains the second one. Snodgrass back in for the Falcons. Siefken takes a seat. And here comes Columbus. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left. Fink kicks it into Bright, who shoots for 3, bounces out, but the Falcons with the rebound. Here they come the other way. Red down underneath, and is called for a travel. Nice pass, though, by Fogel to get in there. And Columbus with the ball. Baseball pass that goes absolutely nowhere, but over everybody's head.
Which is good because it'll be our ball underneath our own basket. Didn't touch any players.
And Jared Fogel with a smart move there. He could have easily caught it and came back the other way. But
Fink zigged when the other guy zagged, and pass went sailing out of bounds. Get in there, Rooks.
DeRozier for 3, in and out. And Fink gets a fast break pass and up and in for Columbus. So 46-32 West Burlington. Nice dish in the inside to Red. Wide open. Puts it in for another 2 for West Burlington. Red's owning that underneath the basket tonight. Oh, and Bright for Columbus back the other way drains a 3.
Might have been standing on the line there, I'm not sure, but the ref would have been out of position to see where his foot was. A lot easier to see up here in the crow's nest.
Yeah. Fogel kicks it over to Selman left side. Selman for 3. Oh, yeah! Selman, that's going to give him 16 points in the first half. He is tearing it up tonight for the Falcons. And an air ball by Bright for Columbus. 1 minute, 9 seconds left here in the first half. What a half of basketball, Mike.
Falcons have 51 points on the board already, and so what do we say, 80 at the end of the first quarter. Now they're on track for 100.
Yeah.
And in off the bench, Zarita for the Falcons.
Oh.
Jaden Zarita coming in for Fogel.
Zarita with maybe a little bit of nerves there. Threw it too high over Red's head, and Columbus has the ball now.
Now Hostetter for DeRozier.
Carter kicks it into Ramirez. Ramirez gives a little hip check and up for 2. Less than a minute left. Falcons ball. Solid pass. Zarita to Selman. Zarita to Red. And there's Hostetter. Back to Selman. Over to Red. Wide open. Zarita for 3. Off the rim. And Columbus with the rebound. Fink.
Runs into his own player there on the dribble drive. Selman, great defense.
Great defense. And Red loses a handle off of Selman's pass. So Columbus will get the ball back. Fink for Columbus bringing it up court. Less than 20 seconds left. 10. And Bright for 3. And that ball is out of play. Bounces on the top of the backboard. And called out of play.
Yeah, I actually hit that little strap on the mechanism that lifts the hoops at the end of the thing, and that's an out of bounds every time. Unless the officials don't see it, and then it's not.
Or it gets stuck up there. West Burlington playing for the last shot here.
Get in there, Travis.
Oh, Hostetter's shot off the rim, and that is the end of the first half, and your Falcons lead 51-37 going into the locker room. Your thoughts, Mike, here, first half?
Well, just up-tempo ball game. Obviously, every time Falcons get the ball, they're push it, and they're pressuring the ball on the defensive end and, causing a few turnovers that way. So, real up-tempo ball game, and Falcons are playing very well, hitting some shots, knocking them down.
Well, we're up by 14. Let's hold on to this lead and go into Thursday. Second round of districts. We'll see what happens when they come back out.
And I haven't looked at the brackets. I don't know if it's Notre Dame that we'd be playing, or if they have a bye, or if there's somebody. We probably need to get a hold of those here. But if they have to take on the winner of another game,
well, I just know that's our location.
That's the location
according to
gotcha.
Jeff. So
yeah.
We will take a break, and we'll talk to you here in about 10 minutes. Join us for second half of Falcon basketball. All right, we're back here to start the second half. West Burlington High School, your Falcons up 51-37 over Columbus. And see if the Falcons can take, like you said, Uncle Mo here into the third quarter and keep the score moving on up.
It'd be good to come out with a little different lineup, start second half here with the Red starting the half and Rooks DeRozier starting the half as well.
And Columbus with the ball. Colby Carter to Fink. Fink drives left side, up and in. So Columbus gets the first 2 points of the half. And here comes the Falcons. Rooks left side to Nico. Top of the key. Finds Fogel wide open right side. Back in the middle to Siefken. Siefken turns and shoots at about the free throw line and drains it off the rim. And here comes Columbus.
Good shot. Good shot by Clay there. Red with the rebound. Come back the other way. Fogel with the ball.
And Rozier with the shot for your Falcons, and it's 55-39. And here come the Falcons. They get the rebound from Columbus, and it goes off of Fogel. And Falcons maintain control. There was a foul called on number 50, his third for Columbus. And Rooks with a shot. Nice rebound by Red in for two, and it's 57-39.
Thought DeRozier was going to have his third three there.
And we have Fink at the line for Columbus.
Yeah, the foul there on Selman as Fink was driving to the hole and gives him two from the charity stripe. He hits his first.
And, Fink drains the second one, and here come the Falcons.
Falcons leaving an open space on that free throw at the top there. And
beautiful three-point basket by Rooks.
I think Miss Menke called that as a two. He might have been just inside the line.
That's his 12th point of the night, and here comes Columbus driving left side with Carter Colby, scores two for Columbus. Falcons back the other way. Fogel to Rooks left side. It's picked off as he tries to get it into Red, and here comes Fink for Columbus. Back out to Mena.
He tried to force it in there a little bit down the offensive end.
Nice defense by the Falcons. And the big man with three fouls gets the ball taken away by Siefken. Siefken tries to get it ahead to Rooks and is picked off but out of bounds. And it'll be Falcon basketball. They're into the court. Falcons are going left to right here. 59-43, 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Fogel, nice dish to Red, is fouled. Too bad the basket didn't go in. It would have counted.
Yeah, I got to finish that one.
It's on number 32, Ramirez, his fourth. So they have two players on the court. Ramirez with 4 and Reese with 3. And quickly 2 fouls on Columbus to start the second half.
I'm sure depth is probably not Columbus's strong suit.
Yep. And Siefken with the rebound on that free throw. So another 2 points for the Falcons. They're keeping the point system going here, and Falcons are going to get the ball back on another turnover.
Yeah, quick turnover there. A guy stepped out of bounds as he stepped back inbounds and hadn't established himself when they threw the pass back to him.
Greer with a drive. A little bit left. Misses. And Fink gets the lead pass and a fast break and in for Columbus. And here come the Falcons the other way. Fogel tries that a little bit of a zone. And Red gets it.
Hey, good heads-up play by Red as he was going to the ground, got rid of it on his way down.
We got Greer, top of the key. Back over to Fogel. Kind of a small lineup for the Falcons. Or I guess fast. Siefkin in the middle. Nice shot. Nice fadeaway turn off the backboard and in for another Falcon basket. That was a good-looking shot by Siefkin.
Yeah, great use of the board.
Oh, Carter Colby and Siefkin get tied up. They're calling that on Siefkin, a blocking foul, I believe.
I think they actually called it on Rooks DeRozier on the reach-in prior to that block.
Oh, they did. 2 on Rooks.
So we got kind of a new crew coming in here with Snodgrass, Selman.
Selman with the rebound on the Columbus shot.
And Deshaun Johnson coming onto the floor.
And the drive by Selman and a foul called on Columbus. And that's going to be his 5th, isn't it? Or no, his 4th on Reese, John Reese. Selman's first shot off the rim.
Yeah, really flat. Needs to get that ball up in the air, get some march on it. I don't know if you remember back in high school, the managers that would come up and film the game for you. I don't remember. Nowadays, they're always on their cell phones. You know what I mean? It's like I wonder how much of the game they get or if they know how to move the camera because they're texting and getting on the twit face and doing stuff. Stuff like that. It's interesting to see how things change. Somehow Snodgrass has gotten in the line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As we are talking and
Drains his first.
64-45, and we hope you're enjoying this audio cast. As it is districts, that's why there is no picture. However, they are filming this for Coach. And,
that's right.
No live broadcast because it is districts. So that's why you get to hear our wonderful voices this evening. So 65-45, your Falcons up by 20, and Columbus shot goes in and out by Fink, and West Burlington with the rebound, and Tyson Abbott with a shot, 3-point shot, in and out, ends up out of bounds.
I think there's a good chance that there will be more pictures posted to Instagram of this game than moments will be caught on the video by the managers.
Quote Mike Jones on that from the Falcon Nest. Tate Snodgrass. Or not Snodgrass, but Snodgrass's pass was picked off. Columbus back the other way for 2.
Yeah, he lost the handle on it in there and tried to get rid of it.
And a travel called on Selman, trying to pass it over to Greer, and Columbus will have the ball back.
Fogel will come in for Greer. Looks like he's got something in his eye or got poked or something like that. Although,
Fink bringing it up for Columbus. He's been quiet this second half. Bright for 3 off the rim, and a foul away from the ball called on Tyson Abbott. His first. Looks like they sat Reese and they brought in number 52, Trace Taylor.
I don't know how. Push that up there. There you go. Good pass.
Nice pass. Nice pass up court to Tyson Abbott, but he misses the lay-in. And here comes Columbus the other way. And Fink got all kinds of defenders on him. Steps on the line, and West Burlington doing an outstanding job keeping him from not scoring.
Like Caleb Honing's reporting into the game, but there will be a full timeout by Columbus here. 2:57 to go.
Third quarter.
Falcons up 65-47.
18-point lead. We'll take that. Not as much scoring this quarter as there was the first two, but they're holding the lead.
Yeah, things have slowed down just a little bit as far as our offensive attack goes. Coach wanted them to be a little bit more patient, I think, on the offensive end, and as Columbus is going to sit back in that 2-3 zone. So
see what lineup Coach Shellman brings out here out of the timeout. As Mike mentioned, 2 minutes 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And we'll see if we can hold off Columbus from any kind of comeback. Fouls are pretty much even. 3 fouls on the Falcons, 4 fouls on Columbus. Nico Selman with 16 points this evening. And their scorer, Chase, just like that, he does have 18 points as I look right there.
That's something else considering the type of defense they're playing on him.
And Fogle for your Falcons, top of the key. Left side to Honig, kicks it down into Johnson. Johnson loses a handle, and here comes Columbus. Fink with the shot. Off, didn't even make the rim. That was an ugly shot. Johnson ends up with the rebound. Drives, and nice little lay-in from the left. A one-handed lay-in, and another 2 points for the Falcons. Keep it going, boys. Keep it going. Round and round we go. Here comes Columbus. Carter Colby with an ugly shot over the rim. And Johnson to Honig underneath. Back up to Johnson. Ooh. Nice little give and go. And foul on Colby, I believe. So Johnson goes to the line for 2. It's a nice little pass.
Yeah, Honig throwing it back to Johnson after he connected with him on the push up, and that was you're right. That was a nice little dish there as he was going out of bounds on the baseline.
Been good passing tonight. Good teamwork on the Falcons. Good looks. Not a whole lot of mistakes. Johnson drains the second one, and here comes Columbus. Of course, ball in the hands of Fink. He kicks it out to number 52, Trace Taylor, who drains it about an 8-footer. And 68-49 now, Falcons. Selman, right side. Kicks it back up to. And down underneath to Snodgrass, who goes in and is fouled. So we're going to try to make this a 3-point play.
A big, strong move by Snodgrass inside. Good drop step to the baseline off the feed by, I think it was Selman threw that in there to him.
Nope. Snodgrass misses, goes for his rebound, and it makes a foul, ill-advised. It's going to be his second, team's 4th. Columbus with the basketball. And the press by West Burlington. Carter Colby gets it to Mena. To Fink. Fink, nice spin left, but he can't hold on to the. Fink's getting a little wild.
He's trying to create, and in the situation that he's in, he knows that he has to step up for his team, and sometimes getting a little bit out of control.
Honig with a nice pass underneath to Johnson, but they got him covered pretty well. Johnson back underneath and is fouled this time by Trace Taylor. That's going to be his 3rd, and he just came in the game. Johnson drains the first of 2. That's the 7th team foul. So that puts West Burlington in a bonus the remainder of the game.
In there. Yeah.
And in and out on a second one for Johnson. So Columbus basketball. 71-49 West Burlington.
Nico Selman picks up his second there.
I think we might see some more reserves here before too long, Mike.
Yeah, we may. It's third quarter. It's tournament time too. So
True. We'll stay sharp. Carter Colby is fouled as he tries to on the drive.
I mean, we've really gone pretty deep here. I think there's maybe 2 players down there on the West Burlington bench who have not been on the floor yet. So we're going 8, 9, 12 deep. That's pretty deep for a team this time of the year.
Carter Colby misses the first one but drains the second one. 71-50 Falcons. And a bad pass into Siefken, and Columbus comes up with it, and the ball's in the hands of Fink. And where he was going, nobody knows. There was nobody under the basket.
He doesn't know either. Shaking his head like, what was that?
I think it was a zig and a zag like earlier.
Yeah. And part of that's that frustration being defended, like he has been.
Siefken with a shot. A little too hard. Fink comes up with it. Dishes it left side. And a walk by Columbus. Colton Gillum. And wide open shot, but walks.
Oh, hey.
Jared Fogle with the shot and is fouled to count it. Nice pass. I believe that came back from Honig. Fogle at the line. Off the rim. And Johnson ends up with the rebound. Still Falcon basketball. Kicks it back out, and Columbus has it, but they try to move it forward. Don't know where the ball is. Mena, little guy, is just having all kinds of trouble.
Got to give him credit. He's got a lot of energy.
He does. Littlest guy on the court, but and a pass intercepted by the Falcons. And a little bit of craziness on the court here. The last waiting seconds of the third quarter. No basket.
It gets a little wild out there, but so now it's 73-50 going in the fourth quarter. Not on pace for 100 anymore, but a big fourth quarter could turn it into that. You never know.
Exactly. I mean, we come out with 50 plus there at halftime. So crowd getting into it a little bit. Nice little crowd that has found their way here. We hope those of you who are listening on the audio cast are trying. We're trying our best to make you well informed.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not professional radio announcers, but
I think
we try.
Speaking of information, I think I may have misinformed earlier. They're on that Snap book, is where you're going to get your updates from the game. But you can only look for a few seconds.
Yeah.
So you can see the score, but you only can see it for 5
Snapchat.
seconds. You don't see it quick.
Yeah, Snapchat.
The Twitter chat, is that? Or
Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat.
I have teenagers at home, so
okay.
I actually know I know what they're doing. So.
Gotcha. Real-time updates provided online.
You know what our Snapchat when we were kids? We'd yell out the window.
Yeah, right. Good ball moving here by the Falcons. Being patient. They get it into Siefken, who goes around the baseline.
Siefken tries to put it up and is short. And the littlest guy on the court is driving. And Fink there to pick him up and put it in for Columbus.
He got 20 points on the evening.
And Johnson with the drive, but a foul on the rebounder. Foul on Siefken, his first. And that puts that's the 7th team foul on West Burlington, so Columbus goes to the line. I believe this is Ramirez. He misses, and Siefken with the rebound. They try to put a little bit of a press on, but Falcons break through it. And Rooks for about a 4-footer, 5-footer, and misses. And here comes Fink the other way. Kicks it over to Mena. Mena, top of the key. And foul called on Honig. Why he's fouling, I don't know, but
just got caught trailing his man a little bit there on the pass. And
I think he looked surprised too.
Yeah, ended up pushing.
Ramirez off the rim, and here come the Falcons. Rooks to Honig, takes a look, back out to Rooks. To Johnson, to Greer, left side, back up top to Rooks. Over to Honig. Nice passing by your Falcons. And Honig looks underneath, a little dish and in. A little bit of an alley-oop and
pass by Greer.
Nice basket by the Falcons. 75-52. Fourth quarter, 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in this game.
Greer putting the pressure on. Causes a turnover by Fink.
And here come the Falcons.
You got 3 Falcons out there on the floor right now in double figures.
And a bad pass by Honig goes out of bounds on the other end of the court. Yeah, who we have? Selman? No.
Looks like it's Siefkin, Red, and DeRozier.
Yep. 10, 12, and 12, respectively. Columbus with the ball. Gets it in. Of course, Fink, left side. Mena up top. Over to Reese, who's back in the game. To Ramirez. And another foul.
Yeah, Honig's going to pick up his third here. Oh, second, I guess.
Yeah. Ramirez back at the line for Columbus. And off the back of the board, it goes through Rook's hands. And Colby comes up with it. Reese goes for the shot, and Honig with the rejection. But Colby steals it out of Red's hands and comes back the other way. Carter Colby with 2 for Columbus. And the Falcons bring it down court.
Yeah, a nice little sequence of events there with the block by Honig. And
nice grab by Red there in the lane. Little two-handed shot and in for the Falcons. But yeah, as you mentioned, that was a great sequence of events. Good defense, good heads-up play. Carter Colby for about a 10-footer. Getting a little crazy. Everybody's standing around. He said, I'll shoot the ball.
Yeah, gets his own offensive rebound. That's just a little bit of lackadaisical attitude there by the Falcons.
Oh. And Red and Mena connect on a possible jump ball. Somebody's elbow hit the floor.
They'll send Red to the line.
I guess that's what happens when you tie it with a taller guy and you're a little guy. You get called for the foul.
Yeah. Honig and Siefkin will come out of the ball game. Fogel and Snodgrass coming in.
Red drains it.
(78-56) Falcons. 5:15 to go in the ball game.
And drains the second one.
Make that 79.
And here comes Columbus with 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes left. Fink goes to pass it into Reese, and there's Rooks. He's coming back the other way. He wants to go all the way, but loses the handle.
Got just a little bit of a push there on the way to the basket, enough to make him lose the handle there.
And Snodgrass ends up with it over to Rooks for 3, in and out. And Rooks gets the rebound to Greer, to Fogel. And Fogel does a little dance and is called for a travel.
I don't know if he really walked, but it looked like he walked. You know, that was one of those where he kind of zigged and zagged. And
another baseball pass by Columbus to Fink and in. That's going to be his 22nd point tonight. And here come the Falcons the other way. Trying to keep this fast pace the last 4 minutes of the game. And Brooks loses it, and there's Fink again for another 2. 24 now for Fink, matching his number on his jersey.
Cuts the lead to 19.
4 minutes, 33 seconds. I think Coach Shellman wanted a break there to get the guys back in check.
Columbus came out a little bit of a 1-2-1-1 kind of half-court looking trap, and Falcons lost the ball 2 times in a row and gave up a couple baskets, and plus the deep pass to Fink on the out-of-bounds play, and next thing you know, they're cutting the score down. Coach Shellman's thinking, hey, let's get this, let's get organized here, fellas, because you can play better than this.
We'll see the Falcons could hold this 19-point lead. 4 minutes, 33 seconds left in the ball game.
Looks like they'll be coming back with Fogel, Zarita, Selman, Red, and Snodgrass. It's a little 1-2-2 look here by Columbus.
Falcons with the basketball.
Key to this is getting it in the middle, which they do to Red.
And Fogel top of the key.
That immediately drops the press.
Red in the middle, back out to Zarita. Back up top to Fogel. Fogel with the shot at the free throw line. Tries to bank it off the glass, and it misses. Columbus back the other way, and Carter Colby with the drive, and they're going to call a block.
Looks
on
like it.
Snodgrass.
I thought he had pretty good position on that one, but
it's about the second or third time Colby's done that.
Basket went in, apparently. They're only shooting 1 here.
Yeah. 79-62. And just like that, it's 79-63. 16-point lead for your Falcons.
Yeah, we don't want to let them come storming back here in the next couple minutes. We've got to come down here and convert. Now, they are sending something different look at us here, so they're making us do some things that we haven't done yet.
Red gets in behind that press, but is rejected by Ramirez. Nice block by Ramirez, out of bounds, so West Burlington retains control. Zarita into Fogel to Red at the free throw line, and is short, and rebound ends up in Fogel's hands, right side.
Fogel doing the wise thing, saying, guys, back up. Let's just hold on to it here a little bit, get it under control.
A little bit of milk the clock, and Fogel walks again. Lifted his pivot foot there, and I believe that's why they called the walk. So Columbus with the basketball, and a collision just at the top of the key. Fogel and Ramirez, they're going to call it on Fogel.
That's, teammates got to be calling out those screens. Screens coming, they see it coming. Got to be letting Jared know that that's coming so he doesn't run that guy over. Sends him to the line, clock stopped, 16-point game. Cutting down to 15 now.
Ramirez, since he fell in the first half, he's up to 7 points. But he's been playing with 4 fouls.
Yeah, Hostetter DeRozier will come in for Red.
And misses the second one, but Carter Colby gets it. And DeRozier ends up with it. Here he comes back the other way for the Falcons. Loses a handle and travels. Falcons making some mistakes here in this fourth quarter, making this game a little closer than it should be.
Absolutely. 15-point game with 3:29. That's not out of hand. Falcons will bring some pressure, hopefully cause some turnovers here.
And number 24, Fink, if he has anything to say about it, he's definitely going to try his best. And count the basket. Fink is fouled and scores, so a possible three-point play here with their best shooter at the line. His 26th point just going through the basket.
All of a sudden, it's a 13-point game with 3:22 to go. If he makes a free throw, it'll be a 12-point game. That's 6 possessions. You're shooting threes, it's 4 possessions.
And
not something we've seen him do a lot
Fink,
of.
up to his name, 27 points, drains the free throw, and West Burlington has some work to do here to try to not only drain the clock, but convert on a basket here. Nice pass to Siefkin, up and in, wide open. So nice way for the Falcons to convert.
First basket for the Falcons in a little bit short of 2 minutes, I think.
Fink, he tries to pass it into Reese, and he loses the handle. But so does Johnson, going back the other way, and nobody wants to hold on to the basketball in the middle of the court, and we got a foul.
Abbott commits a foul there. You know, probably the last thing we want to be doing is fouling.
Stopping the clock. So Carter Colby going to the line for Columbus. 81-67. And he drains the first one. Back to a 13-point lead for the Falcons. Red checks in, and Johnson takes a seat for the Falcons. And Colby converts the second one, so it's a 12-point game now.
And they'll bring a little bit of pressure here, but it's kind of token pressure. They're not really trying to get a steal. Looks like they're in the man-to-man defense now. West Burlington trying to burn some clock.
And that doesn't burn clock. That was a bad pass by Fogel to the right side over the head of Abbott. And here comes Columbus. Fink for three, way long, and Abbott with the rebound.
Could have shot it to. Could have cut it to 10 there with a 2. And he almost got it to, knock that 3 down. It's got to 9 with 2:25 to go.
This game is far from over, Mike.
Yeah, it is.
We thought it was.
Well, it seemed to be
in the third quarter. Yeah, the Columbus has found a little bit of adrenaline here. And,
well, they've been on probably about a 14-2 run.
Absolutely.
And
we were up well over 20 points.
Yeah, changes the complexion of the whole ball game.
We say 23, 25 points at one time. So 81-69, 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in the game. And Columbus trying to make a comeback here.
Looks like the Falcons will be bringing Selman and Abbott, Siefkin, and Fogel and Red when they come back out of the timeout.
The foul trouble for Columbus, their big man down the bottom, number 50. But you notice their high score has no fouls.
Yeah, 27 points on the ball game. That's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive outing for Fink, considering they're really trying to deny him the ball.
Selman into Fogel, backcourt. Fogel brings it up court, drives, kicks it left to Red. Nice basket by Red, and Columbus back the other way. Fink tries to do the same thing. They're going to call that on West Burlington. Siefkin takes the block. So Fink goes to the line for 2.
Clay looked like he had pretty good position there on that play. I don't know if he slid at the last minute or what. Took a pretty good shot, too.
Fink drains the first one. 28 points for him tonight. He definitely has blown his average out. And 29 points now.
12-point game. 2:11 to go.
Fogel right side, trying to run some clock down. Drives left, up and in for 2. So we keep trading baskets. That's not a bad thing. Columbus back the other way. Ramirez to Reese and in for 2. Still a 12-point ball game. See if West Burlington can convert here. A little bit of a press by Columbus, and Red has trouble. Timeout, West Burlington. Good call by the coach there. Red was getting trapped and didn't know where to go. And
yeah, they not called that timeout. That was a turnover. In fact, Columbus was going the other way for a layup already. And
they were hungry.
Yeah, 12-point game. That could have cut it to 10. Minute 38's a long time to go in a ball game.
And it looks like Columbus has 2 timeouts left. West Burlington only has 1. So that could come into a factor as well. We'll see what Coach Shellman has lined up as Falcons will have the basketball here. 1 minute, 38 seconds left. 12-point ball game. Falcons on top, trying to hold off this this Columbus team that's found some life here in the fourth quarter. Selman bring it up court. Over to Fogel. Out beyond the 3-point line. And a foul on Colby Carter. Obviously, they fouled, stop the clock, and make West Burlington beat you at the line.
That's about time to start doing that.
Fogel. Fogel's first shot is in. 86-73. Back to a 13-point game. And second one off the rim.
Good
and a
board
nice board. So that converts a 3-point play for the Falcons with Siefken's rebound there. Here comes, and the little man, the little quick man, Mena with a walk by Columbus. So Falcon basketball. So nice 3-point conversion by the Falcons, and they got the ball back already. I think we could probably try to get the game, seal the game up here with a basket and maybe some time off the clock. Passing it back and forth, and Carter with another foul on Fogel.
Send Fogel to the line again. He went 1 for 2 last trip. Like to see him make both here. Gets the first one.
Fogel. He has 14 points this evening.
Here comes Hayden Wilson for Clay Siefken. He'll see his first action of the night. Travis Hostetter also checking in.
Fogel's second one in and out, and Columbus with the rebound, coming back the other way. 1 minute left in the game. That's Guillaume with the shot, and count it for Columbus.
Fouls on Honig.
His fourth, I believe. Or third.
And Dylan Booth, Rel Greer, Tyson Abbott will check in for Selman, Deshaun Johnson, and Caleb Honig.
The score, 52.1 seconds left. 89-75. West Burlington up by 14 as Columbus shoots to make it a 3-point play.
Cut it to 13.
And here come the Falcons. Final minute of the game here.
Giving in there Wilson. Wilson with turnaround jumper, misses.
And Columbus with the rebound. Coming back the other way. The last 30 seconds of the ball game. And a 3 thrown up in desperation. And Falcons with the rebound. Tyson Abbott brings it up for the Falcons. To Hostetter. Into Wilson. Back out to Greer. Greer drives. And is going to call a foul, I believe, on number 13. Greer go to the line here with 15.2 seconds left.
Yeah, they were Columbus. Got to give Columbus credit. They never quit and kept putting it on, trying to pressure, trying to do some things, trying to make some things happen. They're going to end up falling short in this one, but it's just 15.2 seconds left.
Nice test for the Falcons tonight, though. Having to settle down and get back in the game. Greer drains the second one, 90-76. So we definitely blew that 80 out. and scored 90 tonight. Columbus with the shot and the rebound, and final seconds of the game here.
That'll do it.
2-1-0. Your West Burlington Falcons will move on in districts. They defeat Columbus tonight 90-76.
There we go, 8 o'clock Thursday night at Notre Dame, and don't know who our competition is going to be that night, but we'll check the brackets, and you can check the website, and you'll find out who it is.
I believe I got asked to take the show on the road over there. So
really? This Thursday?
Yes. So we'll have to see if you're going to be my partner or not, or who knows, but we'll ask Jeff. So what do you think tonight? Falcons look good?
Yeah. I mean, overall, good ball game. Got a little sloppy there in the fourth quarter. Probably needed to, could have taken care of the ball a little bit better and not given up quite the run that they did. But in the end, they come out with a convincing victory and, had a lot of players on the scoreboard and a lot of guys contributing, and that's always good to see.
I tell you that Fink for Columbus, he was the real deal.
Yeah.
29 points tonight.
Yeah, that's definitely. I mean, that's what is that? Well, nearly almost half their points. I mean, and the other points that were scored by him tonight were a lot due to him. I mean, they're a result of him driving to the hole and finding an open guy when he's being triple teamed and scoring on a layup or things of that nature. So, definitely a good ball player. His senior year, so won't be seeing him here anyway. But good career for him, I'm sure.
All right, Mike. Well, I'm Sean Cockrell and Mike Jones. Thank you for joining us, and go Falcons. We'll holler at you Thursday night.
Thanks a lot.
All right.